What's good, family? It's your girl, Sharí Nycole, still holding it down right here on the Willie Moore Jr. show. And it is Tuesday. And as you know, on Tuesdays, I get to spend some time with international consultant, best-selling author, and keynote speaker, Dethra Giles. Happy 2023, Dethra. I'm very excited. We crossed over into the threshold. We're here now. Praise the Lord. And we continue to get that good information from you, including this very special one-off that you wanted to do. You wanted to do this about a performance evaluations, which I absolutely detest, I despise, and I hate. I'll just give the floor to you, Dethra. Go ahead, do your thing.
So let me be honest. Happy New Year. We made it. We made it.
Praise the Lord.
Everybody didn't make it, and we did.
Praise the Lord.
So we're gonna make this a good one.
And we made it with like jobs. So that's a whole nother thing to be thankful for.
That's a whole nother, because everybody didn't.
Everybody didn't.
So let me be clear with you. No one likes performance evaluations.
Okay. That makes me feel like I'm in good company now. Okay. Misery loves company.
I can't tell you how many companies I have gone and consulted with and actually removed the performance evaluation from them. Like, I work with companies and we've consulted, and I said, this is not what it should be. Performance evaluations, if I was that good or that bad, there is no reason why you waited 12 months to tell me.
Booyah.
Bottom line, you know how much I produce, and therefore you should not have a difficult time determining my raise or my promotion or whatever increase I should get. And you don't have to torture me to do that. So bottom line, no one likes them. Okay. But that can work in your favor. Let me tell you why. Because if I'm your manager and I have 10 people to evaluate and I don't feel like doing them, and you now come to me with this stellar self-evaluation that makes sense and is backed up by data, I'm going to give you what you told me you should get. Here is the problem. Many of us aren't keeping a file for ourselves, and we are trusting that our supervisor is going to remember what we did for the past 12 months. Listen to me, people. I cannot tell you what I ate for breakfast. Now, you're going to trust me to tell you what you did, good, bad, or indifferent for the last 12 months. I'm going to remember the most recent thing or the thing that stood out the most, which is going to be exceeding something you did extremely well or something you did extremely bad. Otherwise, it's just going to be mediocre. So here's what I need you thinking about. I need you keeping your own yay me file. That means these are the things that I did exceptionally well all year. Start preparing that file so that when they come to you and say, hey, what did you do all year? I am so glad you asked. Let me make your job easier. Here is a file of things that I did well last year. Also, be clear on what your deficiencies are and how you have already planned to fix them over the year. So when they come and say, well, you know what? You did slack off in this area. If you tell them how you're going to fix it, it psychologically changes their mind about how impactful that thing you did wrong was.
Come on, Jedi mind tricks. Yes.
Listen, I'm here for you. Listen, we are going to have a good year. So we are doing this. I am here for you. So you already know, change their mind about how bad it was, because the reality is your performance evaluation is about looking forward and not backwards. So if I change your mind about how that's going to impact us in this coming year, it'll change your mind about how it impacted us in the past year. So help them, because remember, no one likes these or wants to do these. So if you make your supervisor's life easier by doing the hard work for them, you've made your performance evaluation better, which means that puts you that much closer to the promotion you want and the pay that you deserve. And that's the only reason I exist, is for you to get the promotion you want and the pay that you deserve.
Get to the bag, Dethra Giles. I love it. Everybody get in your bag in 2023. It's going to be lit. Dethra is telling us, she is laying the groundwork for how you can turn up this year financially, on your job, whatever you decide to do. And I'm excited as well, because Dethra has great advice and wisdom that she shares on her social media page, as well as her phenomenal podcast. So Dethra, how can people stay tapped in with you?
Absolutely. On Instagram, I am Dethra_Giles. That is DETHRA_GILES. My employeepreneurs, hit me up on LinkedIn. And for the new year, get your LinkedIn profile together. And there I am, Dethra Giles. But for a deeper dive on all of these topics, you need to be listening to my podcast, the Happily Ever Employed Podcast, everywhere you get your podcasts.
2023, it's going to be lit. Thanks, Dethra. We'll talk next week.